All right, I have bad news for you guys. I keep getting hit with so many copyright claims. It's actually getting so annoying. I'm getting hit with copyright claims left and right. My Yeet remix, they got hit by copyright claim. I wanted to remake the entire GNX album by Kendrick Lamar, but literally as soon as I finished making Squabble Up, fucking copyright claim hits, and now, it demoralized me. I didn't end up making the whole thing just because I saw the copyright claims coming. And that's what's happening. I'm getting copyright claimed left and right. Black Boy Max remake yesterday got copyright claimed again. So it's annoying to keep doing this. I'm not even using any samples. I'm just like remaking everything from scratch. I mean, I do know where they're coming from. It's their song, but it's not gonna be viable for me to keep doing this if I'm getting hit copyright claims left and right all the time. So I'm thinking of moving these remakes to another channel. I have a second channel that I've had for a while. I don't really post on there. I only posted there once. Again, it was a Central C song, so I guess it's come full circle. Central C and Lil Baby. What's that song? We can go bam for bam. That song right there. It's on that channel. I'm gonna be trying to post more on there. I think that's a good. I don't know if it's a good idea. I'm still thinking about it, but I keep getting hit with copyright claims, and they're not. I think they know about me. The industry people. I actually think they know about me, and they're watching me. Like I think I thought I was a small channel and I was nobody, but they're watching me. I know it. I feel it. It's really suspicious. I keep getting hit with copyright claims on almost every song. It's really wild. So yeah, I might go to another channel now. Please support on Patreon, guys. Please join on Patreon, support, do whatever you can. Keep me doing this because I really do enjoy doing this. I've been doing this for years now, but it seems like I might not be able to continue, or at least I might not be able to continue the way I'm doing it now. So yeah, definitely support on Patreon. I'll keep remaking. I'm not gonna stop, but I need to be more, conscious of the world and what's happening because I'm in it as well, right? On this channel right here, I'm probably gonna do a lot more of those documentary type videos where I'm just talking about topics of what's happening in the world. I'm sure you guys have seen some of those videos that I make. So yeah, watch out for those. I'm gonna try to do a lot more of those just so that I can make cleaner content that isn't, under target by these people. So yeah. But anyway, today we're gonna be remaking GBP by Central C and 21 Savage. So let's do it. Again, I didn't use the if you listen to the song, you guys already know the song. There's those vocals that go like, I can't sing that high. And then, but any vocals that they used, okay, any samples, I'm not using any samples just because I'm trying to avoid it. I'm probably still gonna get copyright claimed, but I am not going to be using any samples just to, try my best to be whatever. Everything in this song is remade entirely from scratch, like every single thing. So I don't know, hopefully that helps me, but I know it won't, so whatever. Anyway, first we got these chill chords and they sound like this. I'm getting these from Electra Tone 2 Electra 3. They sound like this. Very simple chords. Second to that, I have Electra 2 again, another Electra, giving me these more moving chords because I'm noticing in the song it has a lot of moving it has an underbelly of moving like chords, a bed that's filled with movement. So I'm using a lot of chords that have that. Hence these ones. These ones are a lot bigger. They sound like this. Just to create that movement, just to create that yeah. So both these together right now, they sound like this. Sound really great. And then I have these actual moving chords. That's what I call them. They're to mimic that whole movement that they have, the actual movement. It sounds like this. Very groovy. I made this inside Serum. It's 2 sine waves that are being moved around. I'm messing with this EQ shape with an LFO1. Actually, LFO2 is the one that's working on the EQ shape. LFO1 is working on the PMW blend mode. Blend mode, yeah. You can see what everything is doing. I don't have anything. Oh, I do. I have a slight flanger. Actually, no, it's actually off. So this flanger is not even working. I have a chorus in this thing. And then I think I'm doing stuff to it in the mix. We have a parametric EQ2, which is doing this shape. By the way, I need to show you guys this trick that I do. I have custom shapes that I save inside my thing, like custom 7 exit. These are I'm gonna get done another video. I'm gonna show you guys. It's a cool trick that I do. All right. What else? I didn't go through everything, did I? There's a compressor, there's a loud filter, and then there's a Valhalla vintage. I'm not gonna focus on this because this video is gonna be 30 minutes long. And then we have a sine bell, which is a sine wave that I made inside Serum again. At first, I thought it was a Celesta, a glockenspiel, but it's not. So I just made a sine wave and put tons of reverb on it to just give it that overbearing, big ambient presence that it has, okay? All right, and then we have these bright pianos. They sound like this. Getting this from Arturia. They all sound like this together. And then I have this bass guitar right here. I'm getting this from Boobes. Excuse me. There's this cool trick I'm doing where the first notes are a little bit low. I'm mimicking the song there to just have that to not clash with the main 808 because the main 808 comes in. I didn't want to do some crazy stuff where I'm side chaining the low pass to like cut out the low end. That will get too complicated and too finicky. I want to confuse some of you guys. I know, this stuff can get crazy. So anyway, next up we have the 808. I guess I can show you now. It's right next to each other. The 808 with the bass guitar, it sounds like this. Is what I was telling you. The first notes are low and then the second notes come in. I think that's actually how they did it in the song as well, because when I'm playing the song, it sounds like that's how they did it. Like, let's see here. Hold on.
If it went a UK, would have had an AK-47 with a...
Okay. Copyright claim is definitely coming for me now. But you heard how it sounds, right? Like with the bass guitar, you can hear it, but it's in the low. Anyway, you also heard those vocals. I could have added those, but I'm just not doing it just because, copyright. And then we have the kick, and it sounds like this. I am noticing I did not sidechain that kick with the 808s. I didn't sidechain anything at all, so we're probably just going to add some sidechain real quick, real time for you guys to watch. Again, that trick I was telling you about where I save my presets so that I don't have to do anything. I just name it the last letter of the alphabet so that I can just press this and go to that preset automatically. I would create this from scratch, but it would take a lot of time. Should I do it? You guys want to see it? I hear a yes. Someone said yes. Okay, so let's do it. Okay, default, right? Okay, so first thing I like to do, I like to put this bass on 20% right here. I use this setting right here. It shows me what percentage is at. 20% is what this volume is at. I just know this because I've been doing this for literally years and years. So I know that's where it's at. You can change it around. And then I'm moving too fast, but I'm too used to this. And then I right click on this, press on link to controller, and then come here on this slider button here. Just follow it if you don't fully understand what these things are. And press on the first one or the second one. Don't press this last one. This last one is weird. This first one and second one is the one you want. I'm actually going to be using both of these because there's 2 808s in this song. So this first one here, I select it, and then I go on the mapping formula and I click on inverted. It will invert it to make sure that the thing is coming from the bottom instead of coming from the top. You'll see what I mean. Look at this. See, that's sidechain right there, baby. That's beautiful. And then I mess with the tension, okay, and the decay. The tension makes it so that it happens fast. It doesn't take its time. It's fast. And then what does decay do? Okay. What about tension? Yeah. And then I usually like to put the volume here so that the sidechain isn't too insane. There you go. That sounds normal. That sounds like anything you'd hear in a song. I'm going to put it on the Spins 808 here as well. I'm going to come back and put that on there later so that you guys can see what I was talking about. Okay, so the 808 is sidechained. Beautiful. Next up, we have the snare. And then we have this 808 is in the second half. I'm going to focus on that later. That's the Spins 808, by the way, but we're going to focus on that later. And then we have the hi-hats, and they sound like this. Then an open hat. Then a shaker. And that's everything for the first half. There's vocals in there that are singing, but I'm not going to include those. And everything so far, it sounds like this. Yeah. The price go up if it's USD. All right, we're going to the second half now, where the verses are starting, and I'm not sure you guys have listened to the song. You know that the second half, it's more chill. It's a chill second half. All right. What do I start with? I guess I start with the kick. It's the same kick. Nothing has changed. This should also be the identical kick to the song. I never even touched on that. Let's see. How do I? Why is it like that? Strange. Yes, you see the waveforms, they match a little bit. The bass is heavy, so it starts to distort as the kick goes on when the kick runtime ends. But it is the identical kick. Switch that on. You'll see that it matches a little bit. It's a bit of chaos, but you'll see it matches. All right, switch that off. Why is it like that? And then we have the verse 808, which is the spins 808. That's all it's doing. I put a soft clipper into it just to give it a little bit more grit. That's all. Yep. And then the 808 and the kick. Now we have to sidechain this, don't we? I'm sure you see that the drill 808 is going down, but the spins 808 is not. So what I do now is I'm now going to link to controller again, go into the controller bar, and instead of picking the first one that I'm using for this diamond 808 right here, I'm going to select the peak, the second option right here, and do the same thing, invert it, and accept. Now you see they're both being sidechained beautifully. It's amazing, right? The kick can breathe a lot more, and it's a lot more audible. Okay, and then we have the hi-hats. Wait, what is this note here? Oh, this is a mute note for this second 808. Let me show you. You see how it shuts up? If I was to remove this mute note, oh, by the way, a mute note looks like this. Just basically have it here, and then you have the velocity down so that it shuts up. This only works if you are doing this to it, where it's like you come here and then you press on cut itself. That's how it will work with the mute note. You have to make sure you do that first. If I remove it, chaos ensues. But if you put that there, yeah. All right. Where was I? I forgot. Hi-hats, everything is still the same. The shakers, the hi-hats and everything. There is this right here, which is a riser, which I put. Yeah. The riser that they use, they kind of export the song, the beat, and then they use that, they load it in as a riser. But I'm not doing that. I'm trying to just do as little stuff that's, you know, too similar to the song as possible, just because, again, I'm going to sound like a broken record. Copyright. There's chill chords. I have chill chords here coming from Serum, and they sound like this. Yeah, some chill chords. I'm making this using sine waves. I tried to do it with the saw wave first, but that wasn't accurate. That was sounding weird. So I'm using simply that, nothing else going on. Most of the stuff is happening in the actual mix. I have a parametric EQ doing that, and a Pro C2, which is limiting the audio, so it doesn't pass a certain threshold. I could have added reverb as well, but I don't think they did that. It doesn't sound like it's a reverby sound in the actual song. It sounds like it's just a normal sound.
If it went to UK where I had an AK gang.
So I'm not doing that. And then they have a perc snare. Yep, I'm mixing two percs together. I didn't have the actual perc that they use, so I'm improvising. IRL sound design. What? IRL drum kit design? Whatever. You could make a drum kit out of this if you wanted to. Okay. Is that it for the second half? Oh no, there's these last chords. These are coming from Serum. They sound like this. They come in the second half of this this chill verse thing, where they're sounding like that. So the second half, it sounds like this. And then with those chords, it's really gutting me that I didn't add those vocals, but what can I do? All right, and then, so the whole thing, it sounds like this. And that's it for this video, guys. This is how GBP by 21 Savage and Central C was made inside FO Studio. This project is going to be available on my Patreon. Link in the description below. Support on Patreon, guys. We might be having an exodus soon, where we're now moving the remix to this second channel right here. I already showed you, but I'm showing you again. To avoid this channel getting, shadow banned. So thank you guys for watching. Leave a like, subscribe. Thank you for watching. Comment what you think below. And with that being said, peace, guys. See y'all in the next video. Yes, that's right. I'm crazy.